Hi everybody and welcome to day 8, week 2. We are cracking through this challenge like superstars. Anyway, day 8, we're back to the first day of the week, which guys is a legs day. So I hope your arms are feeling well and truly warmed up after yesterday. And today we're going to be working these legs. I've just eaten my lunch, so I'm not looking forward to this little recording. But I'm going to do my very best for you all. So we're going to start with leaning lunges, and this is kind of a balance exercise and a form developer, as well as being a lunge workout, so therefore a real strength-based exercise for the legs. Because the trouble with the lunge is that what happens is we all tend to, myself included, when we come into that lunge, allow that front knee to collapse inwards. So this exercise is really designed to encourage you to do some balance work, as well as keep that knee always tracking over the toes. So essentially when you step forward on the left leg, your arms are going to lean your body over towards the right. And that is to encourage that knee to go out. So it's tricky because of the balance thing. So you're going to lunge forward and reach and step back. And lunge forward and reach. And you're going to do 15 on each leg. Ooh, it's really hard on the balance factor. Please don't let the back arch too much as you go into the lunge. Keep that tummy tucked, keep that pelvis sort of tucked underneath. That means abs are strong, core is engaged, and glutes are firing. So when you go into that lunge and you step forward, let me think about this. So you step forward and lean this way on this side. You're not arching loads like that. I'd rather your back further, i.e. rather than being forward, you bring the body backwards a bit so you can keep that spine nice and straight as you lunge. So 15 of those on either legs, please guys, and take it slow. I really would rather slow control than rushing through them and really losing your form with that. Oh my gosh, this lunge, whew, I'm out of breath already. Then we're moving into a side lunge spring. So you're going to step to the side, you're going to squat down, and you're going to spring up to the other side. Spring up to the other side. Spring up to the other side. And again. Now again with this one, knee goes out over that toe. Your spine stays nice and neutral. You're not arching through the back, you're not flexing through the back. And you're coming through from this position. When you push, really think about pushing through your heel as you come back up into the spring, rather than your toe, because that will exercise the glutes rather than when you push through the toe, you're sort of using the calf more. So when you come through to that transference, you push through the heel to lift up. Now to tone this down, you're going to cut out the spring essentially. So you're going to lunge, you're going to push up, you're just going to transfer the weight. Push up and transfer the weight. Up and down again through the heel, knee over your toe, nice strong core. And that's your second exercise. We're going to do 15 on each side. Good. Exercise number 3. I'm just wondering if you want to make that harder, you can use a weight either held centrally, so when you're squatting, you're holding the weight centrally, or you can do one side where you hold, in fact no, because of the spring, keep the weight central. So if you want to make it harder, just add a bit of weight centrally. Then the next one, SUMO pulses. I love this exercise, even with my inflexible hips. So you're going to come feet really nice and wide, and you're going to come down as low as you can. Your feet are pointing out because your knees are really wide, pointing outwards to the side. You're really trying to get this into sort of a ballet second position, to those of you who know what that means. And from this position, you're going to come as low as you can, trying to get as close towards 90 degrees as you can without letting the knees roll forwards at all. So knees are really nice and neutral and over those toes. Come as low as you can, whoop, without letting them roll forward. You should really feel like your balance is almost going backwards because you're driving the knees back so much. Anyway, the exercise. From this position, you're then going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 30 of those. From that position the whole time, knees are out. Think about these seat bones tucking underneath, forward a little bit. So 30 pulses like that. To make it easier, you bring it slightly narrower and you stay slightly higher. To make it harder, you add some weight holding at the front of the chest and you pulse with some extra weight through the upper body. What am I thinking? Again with that one, nice neutral spine. Snap jumps. After lunge, these are going to feel horrible. This is the second part, or rather this is half of a burpee essentially. So we're really trying to work up to the full burpee, but today we're just doing the snap jumps. So hands on the floor, high plank position, nice neutral spine. You're going to bring the knees in together and then you're going to jump them back out. In, out, in, out, in, out. That is your snap jump. To make this easier, you go onto a raised surface. In, out, in, out, in. When you're on a raised surface, really try and keep the arms stacked, shoulder above wrist. Don't do what I sometimes do, which is almost lean back away from it as you're doing the exercise. You want to really make sure your body is stacked over the wrist. That's what really uses those arms. To make it easier again, you can always do the walking half. So you walk in one, you walk out the other. Walk in one, walk out the other. I would really rather you do that than potentially stress your low back if your core control isn't there for a snap jump yet. So 30 of those. If you're doing the walking version where 1 in, 1 out, please lead with 15 on one side and then 15 on the other. Oh my goodness. Note to you all, do not do exercise straight after lunch. It is not pleasant. Then the last exercise of this little leg session is dipped donkey kicks. So we're going to come down onto a low plank position, sideways on. Elbow is under your shoulders, core is tucked and holding strong, a nice neutral spine. From this position, you're going to raise that one leg up as high as you can without letting the back arch. It's not about an arch, it's about using this big gluteus maximus here to really raise that leg up. And you're going to do 15 on each side. We're going to start getting me and I'm going to start getting you all to do 30 on each side soon. But for today, we're just going to do 15. Try not to let the hip open wide or dip down on this one. If you want to make this harder, you can always add a little ankle weight to the body, or you can raise your... No, we're going to keep... I'm not going to make this potentially dangerous. To make it easier, you won't need to make this easier. You won't need to make it easy, you just keep the movement more shallow. Please don't arch the back, do pad out underneath the knees. So there you go guys, quick summary of those leaning lunges. So as you come down into a lunge, you're going to sweep the arms to the open side of the body and you're going to do 15 on either side. That's balance, core control and really encouraging a nice alignment in that knee. So 15 of those on each side. Side lunge springs, squat, side lunge, push through the heels, spring up to the other side. Now obviously I'd rather you travel this a bit more, but I can't in this video. Next one, sumo pulses. Down you go onto that imaginary horse and you're going to just pulse up and down, really pushing those knees back and bring those seat bones forwards and underneath. 30 pulses. I hope your thighs are on fire by the end of this because I can feel it even with that. Snap jumps, 30 of these. Out, in, out, in, out, in. It's quick, slow, and in whatever way that works for you. And the final exercise, dipped donkey kicks on your elbows, knees in, raise up, 15 on each leg. Good, so there you have it guys. First day of week 2. Let me know how you get on. I hope those legs are on fire. I hope you enjoy that. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.